This is my FMS Super Cub 1.3 meter, and I was pleasantly surprised when this one came because I have the 1.7. The 1.7 is a fantastic flying RC airplane, great look, great features. So I was really happy to see a 1.3 as it is more manageable and just easier to transport. This one doesn't come with floats as the 1.7 does, so you have to purchase a float set. I believe it's the same float set that comes with the Super Easy, so you can purchase it just separately. This one features a water rudder and also a servo, so you can just hook up this one to the rudder channel and then you can steer really well on water. So I'm just eager to get this one up in the air, so let's go outside then and do some water flying on the FMS Super Cub. It's a really lovely morning today, just before sunrise. A little bit of haze also. So let's get this Super Cub flying then. Really fantastic looking RC airplane. Not too difficult to get up in the air. As you can see, the main disadvantage of this RC airplane is the large white surface on the RC airplane, because I mean it kind of disappears when you have a lighter sky like this. So it would surely just benefit to have some sort of orientation markers, which I will put on this plane in the future. And this one then runs on a 3S 2200 mAh battery. I probably will try to do 4S on this RC airplane as well, just to be a little bit careful, because I burnt out the motor then on my Ranger 1.2, so just have to make sure that there is sufficient cooling then. And this is a really great flying RC airplane. I think also all RC airplanes, when you put floats on them, looks just even better and more scale-like than without floats. And today there's no wind, so very good conditions just to fly in any RC airplane. Just some birds that are probably interested in my plane. Wonder what kind of bird that is.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
I'm just taking it easy this morning. Always good to not push an RC airplane just too much. We're having the first time you go on floats. I think it behaves really well. In my experience, you rarely have any issues if you have like a float plane then, as compared to fly them with wheels. Usually it works just great. And it's the same thing then on this Super Cub. I would really wish that FMS would make a kind of a clip wing yellow Cub then. That would be really fantastic.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Get some good speed this RC airplane without being like a speed demon. Good ample power, no problems, just to do kind of tight loops and maneuver this plane. Just compare them to the FMS Ranger 1.2. I think the Ranger is one of the best float RC airplanes I've tried, just because it is so lightweight and really easy to just maneuver and operate with floats. So in my opinion, I think the FMS Ranger then is more visible, because you have this yellow and checkerboard pattern on the wing, and it's also a more lightweight RC airplane, so I really like it.
28 amps, 55 Celsius.
We have some sort of
1 minute.
it's the battery telemetry information then.
Landing flaps.
And with full flaps, more or less no ballooning, it just slows down. Can make some really nice slow flying. Really great light today.
30 seconds.
Usually when you just land your float RC plane, you might have some sort of bouncing, so let's just try to make this smooth and just flare at the end. Let it drop, and then flare. Yeah, really great flying RC plane, the Super Cub, even on floats.
Flaps up.
As with many RC planes, when you put floats on them, I think that they do look more scale and just it's just more mass in the air. So I think I really love the look on RC planes with floats. I also think that with floats, many RC planes just take a little bit of hit when it comes to performance, just because there's added mass and weight on the RC plane. So surely with this one, I feel that it is a little bit lacking. I did this one with the stock prop then, and usually I just do a kind of an APC prop, which is more efficient, so maybe that's something I will do next time. But I think that takeoff is really easy, landing is very easy with this RC plane, and with the water rudder then it just handles great. And overall, I mean, Cub RC planes are so nice, and this Super Cub from FMS then, just the right size, nice features. I don't think that the LED lights are that visible, so that is something that could have been better. But performance, a really easy flying RC plane, quite agile also. And I'm really glad that this one works just great on floats. So I will certainly just come back to this plane because it's one of my favorite Cub RC planes.